sorry about that. The internet, it froze for a second, and then my live stream was froze in its entirety. So this is part 2. My mom's braiding my hair right now. Would love to know how's your day going. Do consider liking the video, subscribing to the Unique Lamia channel. Welcome back to the live stream. Do apologize. Excuse me, if you were on the previous stream, it froze, so this is a do-over. We had a very brief intermission commercial vibes. Okay, let's see if I can take this out. Oops. So how did you tie this? Why you be tying stuff so... My mom tied this really tight, guys. I can't open it. I can't pop it.
You have to all your energy up. You're feeding me too much.
Mom, open it. Welcome back. You can't even open it. You can't even open it. What are you doing? That sounds weird. She can't even open it. I can't open it.
Just pop it. My hands is...
Bro, I can't pop it, dude. Yeah, okay, we got it. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to the live stream. If you were in the previous stream, this is part 2. Connection froze. If you are a returning supporter, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Unique Lamia community. Hey, boss, how are you doing, boss? You're laughing. Oh my jeez. Why is my hair so short?
That's just your
Ew.
That's because you get upset and you pull your hair out.
It's anxiety, okay?
Anxiety.
I pull out my hair when I take tests.
Well, you need to listen to Deutsche song and start to feel
What's
it.
she gonna do?
The song is gonna reverse you from doing what you want to do to start dancing. That's the beautiful thing about that song.
Jarvis said your mother has Rasta hair. Yes. Yes. Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
I say I and I this, I and I that.
They say Rastafari. That's what they say.
I got it.
So what were you saying? Cam said, I'm detangling my hair after I washed it, and I want to give up so bad. My arms is killing me.
How was Cam
I wish
vacation?
my mom could do it for me, but she told me I'm too old. What? To not do it myself? What? Go, Cam, go sit right in front of her and just look at her. That's what I do to my mom. Sometimes my mom doesn't want to do my hair. I just get all the hair products and I look at her.
I know, because that's what you was doing a minute ago. I was fine doing some things on the computer, and you're like, she's right next to me.
So try doing that, Cam, and see if it
at 3
works.
o'clock, and I'm looking, it's almost 2 minutes. You know, she's still there waiting. And I look up and
Or,
like a brush.
you know what to tell your mom, Cam? I always tell my mom, I'm like, if you don't do my hair, Mom, I'm going to cut my hair off. It always works on her. For some reason, at least my mom, she doesn't want me to cut my hair. So yeah. So maybe your mom doesn't want you to have short hair. Just be like, if you don't help me, I'm going to cut it off.
You cut it off. You're going to cut it off. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for sharing.
Boss said teamwork. Hey, boss. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Welcome back, Cats and Pokemon. Glad you could tune in. The previous live stream froze, so if you are a returning supporter, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the Unique Lamia channel. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. I have travel videos, fashion videos, hair videos, education videos, manicure, and a lot more. Love to know how's your day going. Do you have any cool or interesting plans? Or was it like a very chill day for you today? Hello, Young. How are you doing? Get out! That reminds me of, what is it? The show that you like.
What?
Queen Charlotte.
What about it?
When the prince is like, the king is like, get out. And Charlotte is like, no, I will not go. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? My mom really liked that show. So, there's like a meme going around where people reenact that scene. So when you type get out, that's what came to my head. You said 3? No, George, I will not go. That's something like that, what she says. Hey, welcome, Mommin.
I can see you saying that. I can see you telling your husband that. I'm not going anywhere. You tell me that all the time. You be like, I don't care what you say, Mom. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not.
Right here, where we going? You upset? Where we going? We going out to eat? Okay, we going out to eat. Let me get right there.
What? Hey, Faith, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, Aiden, slay back to you.
Put 3 on.
Cats and Pokemon.
Hey, beloved, how are you?
Really? Cats and Pokemon said that little short braid is cute. It's like a braided bang.
It's a little baby.
It is now that you
We
say
can't
it, but it's
discriminate. I
funny.
had to, I could have attached it to a long one, but I have to let it be its own little braid. Oh, that would be a great children's book. Mia.
What?
A little braid.
Aw.
Normally people take the little ones and they attach it and they do this to it, but no. We let it go. We let it on thing.
Cats and Pokemon said, sup Aiden, sup Fate. Boss said, what hairstyle are we getting done? Literally just braids, like
Natural.
on my natural hair. So my mom's just braiding like flat on this side, flat on that
That
side.
way she could wear a hat, she said. She want to be able to not worry about a hairstyle, but yet be able to wear a hat.
Yeah, Aiden said none of you will be as amazing as Queen Mother.
Oh.
Sorry, that was aggressive. Faith said, hey cats. Aiden said, but I mean it.
We have Aiden, beloved has been missed. Where's it up there?
Hey Javis. Javis said they're a Rastafari from Jamaica to my hair is so long. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
nice. So you eat a lot of Ito.
Is Rastafari culture vegan? I feel like Javis can answer that question, but they said they're Aitul, some of them, and that essentially means you could describe it better than me. What is Aitul, Mom?
They don't eat any type of meat. They
Yeah.
prepare their food without any salt, sugar,
Mhm.
dairy product, things like that. Just
Yeah.
natural vegetables.
Yeah.
Most they use coconut milk in a lot of things.
Yeah, so there's different levels to practicing it. So like I feel like
They
the
believe
hardcore is what my
They
mom
believe in
described.
having multiple.
They do?
Wives,
Really? They do?
yeah.
I didn't know all that.
They believe in having a lot of children.
Really?
That's because they don't believe in any like
I didn't know that.
method of birth control. And things
I didn't
like
know all that.
Yeah, the real ones, the real
Yeah.
and they're very religious. Well,
Yeah.
let me give the positive thing.
Yeah.
The positive thing is they're very religious. They do not use alcohol, but they do smoke.
Yeah, because my mom has a cousin and he's like Rastafari, and I just remember when I was younger, anytime my mom and him would get together, it used to be like hardcore Bible study. Like hardcore
You
Bible
remember that?
study. Yes.
How long ago?
I don't know, but anytime they would get together, they would always not be arguing, but like they would always be like, my mom would be like this, and he would come out.
They're the 12.
Used to
They
be
have
crazy.
to belong to the 12 tribes.
Entertaining
Judah,
though.
the
Yeah.
house. Let me tell you something. Very, very attractive. You know what?
You
know
said
what?
they're attractive?
Yeah, you know what? A true one. A true one. Let
Bruh,
me tell you.
oh my God.
They walk like kings. Let me tell you. I'm dishing out compliments.
Do you know a
today.
real Rastafari though?
Yes, of course.
Not your cousin though. That sucks.
What did I say?
But like,
I said
okay.
a true one, okay?
Oh, he's not
Okay,
a true
I
one.
said
Oh
a-
yeah, no, because he be eating my mom's food, and my mom put everything in that food. So okay, tell us the story.
Okay,
So
I'm
not her
speaking.
cousin.
Let me tell you, a true Rastafari man.
Oh my God, that's
a true, even a true Rastafari woman,
Uh-huh.
a true one that basically accepted it and believed that it's a calling and they live their life to the core value.
Yeah.
A true Rastafari man, when you see him, it's a king. He looked like a tall lion.
Who did
and
you
the
see like
female
that?
next to him is a beautiful lioness. Okay, this is a true Rastafari.
How do you know?
And let me tell you, you could like just be passing them
Uh-huh.
on the street.
Yeah.
And you have the deepest, most intellectual conversation.
Yeah.
It'd be simple words, but it'd be so high that
Mhm.
you just like, oh. Let me tell you, I'm speaking about a true one, okay? A true one where like this is your life. You
How do
see
you know that? Did you meet somebody like
all
that?
the time. There's a lot of them in the Caribbean.
Oh,
There's a lot of them in the Caribbean. They have villages, even in
They do?
Grenada.
They do? Really?
In Grenada, in Grenville,
Mhm.
they have a village. Every island you go to, they have like, what they would do is they remove themselves from normal society, because if you don't want to be around something or you don't like something and you tell yourself, oh, you're going to live in it, but you're going to try to avoid it, you're going to basically fall back into that lifestyle. That's why, like, I always say, like, Jesus, before he came into the world, he went into the woods.
Yeah.
Because he went into the woods so that he could, go through what he's gonna go through before he have to come back and deal with the humans. But Rastafari, I'm speaking about the true one. They basically like live by themselves so that they can like maintain their way of life. Because I could say, well, I'm not eating this and I'm not eating that, and by the time I step out the door, I'm smelling,
True.
or I smell nutmeg ice cream, or I see nutmeg ice cream.
Oh, they carry
and
nutmeg
I'm weak.
ice cream?
Yeah, and I
man,
become
that
weak.
sucks.
No, but they eat other stuff. So
Oh,
a true
true,
one.
true.
But I think it's not just. I don't think it's just. I said that how a true Rastafari. But you know what it is? It's not about the Rastafari. I'm not gonna limit it like that. You know what it is? You know what's attractive about a person, whether male or female, is someone that walks in confidence. Whatever, you don't have to be like, you don't have to look the way people say that you should look to be attractive. Whatever your body shape is, whatever your color is, whatever your hair texture is, attractiveness is all about you knowing yourself, you accepting yourself, and you moving in your best that's what attractiveness.
Hey Dash, good evening from South Africa. Boss said a husband only after Mia graduates. Aiden said, what did you say, Aiden? Story time, okay. Basically, I did a DNA test and found out I'm Northwest African, yay. So a day after that, I went to this music festival to the African section, cool. The company focuses on African child adoption. You basically donate to child health, education in Kenya. That's really cool, Aiden, nice.
Would you ever consider going and visit those places, like make it like a on your list of things that in the future, set out to try to make happen for yourself?
Yeah. You can track the delivery, what he said. TWD said, yo girl, it's past. Wait, I have no idea what you mean, TWD. Please clarify. Fate said, they'll roll a blunt with a piece of the Bible if there's no other options.
No, and then the other thing is, they smoke a lot, right?
Yeah.
But when they smoke, it's smoking. It's like some people, they go to church and they sip the wine.
Yeah.
It's the smoke was
so it's like that.
The smoking is it wasn't really supposed to be used in a recreation sense. It was chose normally like they have service with their drums and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Some people
really to
overuse
take
it.
Yeah,
Make
they
it crazy.
It's really to take you to a level of consciousness.
Yeah.
With the spirit, take you away. So you could. That's what that's what it's for. But a lot of people just
overuse it, guys.
That's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So the message in life is whatever. It's not about a religion. It's about you. The most important thing in this world is whatever you're blessed with, accept it, embrace it, and make sure you move with it well. And then you'll be like the most attractive person there ever was. That's all.
Aiden said, so on Monday I gave the pamphlet to my friend as a joke. I said, you want to adopt an African child? She said, okay, I adopt you. So the third guy, my friend group, okay, cool. Philip said, you're right, Mom. Aiden said she told him, you got to make the adoption certificate. This guy stole your ID and put my actual ID number. Marcel, welcome, Marcel. Yeah, sending the positive vibes back to you. Always a pleasure when you're
Marcel
on.
from Barbados.
Are you from Barbados, Marcel?
It's like a Bajan name, Marcel.
Marcellus, it's
Marcel. That's like a Bajan. I don't know. I guess I don't know why I'm saying it's like a Bajan name, but all the people that I met that named Marcel, they happen to be from like Barbados.
Hey, boss. Boss said, I like when you two have discussions. It brings out wisdom. Thank you so much for your kind words, boss.
Well, you're the boss, so you know. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, Tina. How are you doing today? Tiana, Roblox. Amelia said hi. Just came back to see how your hair is, but I gotta go now. Bye, Mia, mom. Bye. Pleasure having you on King of the Weather. If you are watching the recording or the stream, hopefully you had an amazing day today. For everyone on the live stream, welcome. Yes, hopefully King of the Weather, Holly, you guys are doing well. Fate's on, I think.
And Jonas.
Who? I don't know. Wow. So yeah, hopefully all the returning supporters are good and being safe. Would love to know how you guys are doing. If you are a returning supporter, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate you guys. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and this is Uniquely Mom. I'm a dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice, but we're on summer break right now. So I show you guys what my life is like, ranging from grad school content to eat with me, to travel videos, to technology videos, hair videos, manicure videos, and a lot more. So please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. But I would love to know, how's your day going? Hey Adu, how are you doing today? Cats and Pokemon said, I reread the craziest children's book about braids the other day. First of all, everyone was getting chased to get their hair braided. At the end, they chased the little girl's white teacher. And
like
gave,
reality.
oh wow, look at the
story.
end of the book. At
What?
the end of the book, they chased the little girl's white teacher, gave her micro braids.
Oh my goodness.
Then they made fun of her not looking good in the braids.
Is that a
And at
true
the
book
end,
or-
it was wild.
Wait, is
Wow.
that a true
That's
book, or is that,
funny.
because that would be an incredible book? But it sounds like reality, because I was
How
little.
did her hair hold with micro braids?
I was
so?
little. I used to run.
Yeah.
Because back then, my mom, boy, you know what? Homes like this, I used to have fear, because back in the days when you was a little girl like me, and adults were doing your hair. If you didn't keep, like I keep going like this to Mia, or going like this,
Yeah.
they won't do that. They'll be like knuckle.
crazy.
I'll be like, oh, that's what they used to do to you. The torture, the things that they put us through is because of television and internet that I think saved a lot of kids' lives.
I remember one time my grandmother wanted to beat me when I was by her house. I went to like the window that faced the road, and I started screaming, and she walked away from me.
No,
Because my mom didn't even hit me. Like, what do you mean you gonna hit me? My mom doesn't
my
hit
mother
me.
told me one time
What?
she was babysitting Mia and her cousin.
No.
And apparently there was
No,
playing
my
fight.
cousin pushed me off the bed, and
They
she
was,
ran.
They was playing fight.
crazy.
So my mother grabbed
crazy.
the belt to give both of them a beating.
She grabbed a stick.
So my cousin ran in the room.
She
and
locked me out, and we
locked
were
Mia
sharing the
out,
room.
And Mia ran in the front room, and she went to the window. Abuse, help! My mother dropped the belt instantly. She called me. She said, "Come and get your child. You're gonna get me in trouble."
I'm like, what? Because she was trying to hit me with a stick. My mom doesn't even hit me with that.
Mia was
That's
at the window
crazy.
and screaming, "Abuse, help!"
So, and it was my cousin's fault. My cousin pushed me off the bed, and she went in the bedroom that we were sharing and locked me out. And it was time for me to get in the room. Like, why would you lock me out the room?
From that
That
day
made
on,
no
my mother
sense.
never babysat me again. I think it was like 7.
Oh.
She was like, I'm not watching that one. That one is going to kill me. That one. So imagine like you saw my mom hitting me, and Mia's like, don't do that to my mom. Imagine if you had my mom. You couldn't survive my mom. You couldn't survive it, because shoot, that took a lot.
Hey.
I guess she trained me, but that's why I'm so tough.
Hey, Adu. I'm doing great as well. Did you cut your armpit hair or not? Did you? Hey, Adu. Wild question.
You know the definition of insanity? You know the definition of insanity?
What?
What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, guys. Like, most of the people in the world, we're insane without even knowing we're insane. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that.
At least
What?
you got another clue for her age, because you know that she have hair underneath her armpit.
Oh, so I went through puberty, essentially. No, I was stumped when I was little. Like, prior to puberty, I didn't know that would happen.
Remember I gave you the book to read?
Oh, yeah, that book was so weird. My mom gave me a book to read about, like, all the things to expect when
That's
we
the
go
best
through.
things, parents. If they have any parents
It
on
was
the
so
line
weird to
and you don't
read.
want to have those conversations,
It
there's
was
this great
funny.
book that tells the kids. You give it to them when they're
was
like
funny.
7. It tells them everything that's going to happen to their body. And
Yeah.
it has pictures and everything.
Yep, Philip said, Mom, I want you to know, I think that's no, Grenada Carnival has been launched. The Prime Minister said it's too early for the jab, but the people not studying the
They
PM,
don't listen. I know
every
Grenada.
village start the jab every
I know
weekend
that.
is jab.
I know that. They not stopping anything.
Yeah.
Jab is going to go on and continue. That's the thing about Grenadiers. They will not, like I said, they're very kind and they're very nice people, but, and they don't bother you, but they not allowing, that's like what? That's like air. You can't, your jab and carnival is like air to you guys, right? Everybody look forward to that every year.
Adu said that your stream is kind of glitchy. Do apologize for that. I have no control over that.
We're in the city.
Yeah, we're in the city, so
So a lot of
internet's
people is
being
using the
used.
internet.
Fade said, I was curious, Mia, is it legal to sell pets in the U.S.? It's like
taxes
you gotta
and-
pay to adopt a kid too.
You,
So it's like you
Really?
buying it is. You do have to pay to adopt a kid.
but if you don't
So
if you don't go through the proper
Yeah.
channels, it's illegal.
yeah, it's illegal. So like
Because,
you have to
yeah.
legally pay to adopt a kid if you want to go through the legal way of it. So yeah, you can get a pet by buying one.